This is going to be a spin-off of the calorie program that's taught in the book. So the first thing we're going to do is create an array, and we'll just use an integer, and we'll call it calories. And let's do max numbers, or whatever we want to call it. We can just call it max. And since we have no definition for max, we need to do a constant integer max and be 5. So that should take care of this. So now let's create a function that's going to be get calories. So it's going to be a void because we're not going to return anything, and we'll call it get calories. And we're going to pass an integer array. And let's see if we have our handy thing here. There we go. It's back. I'll just call it cows for the heck of it. So we're going to do a for loop. Remember to start at 0, and remember to start this as an integer. And what do you want? Is get rid of caps lock, I++. So do enter, and we're gonna spice it up a bit. C out, enter, calories 4, and I'm not going to fill in the blank just yet right now. And then we'll do cin cows of I. And y, always miss these. I wish they would fill them in automatically. So that takes care of this. And let's go back and see what we have. We're doing it. We're getting the calories in here. So let's go and call the function. Get calories. And all we need to do is pass calories. So we're not printing it yet, but we'll get them first. So let's do it in here. And we'll do restart them. This is just for testing purposes. So that works there. All right. So now let's do something sneaky. We're going to create a string array. And we'll call it days. And let's, actually we need, should be max. And here we're going to Monday. Oops. Tuesday. Anybody guessing what I'm going to do now? Why I'm doing this?
So it'll put the numbers in there, like the actual numbers inside Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Well, you're kind of on the right track. So now enter calories for days of I. And we're going to need a space. So now let's see what happens. Enter calories for Monday. So we'll do 12, 23, 34. And so that did that. That gave us a little bit nicer in here. So that was pretty cool. So let's go back. Now you can do something what's called an Enum, and you could actually do some special things with this where you could say, I want to print out the calories for Wednesday. Well, what happens if you don't know what the index is for Wednesday? You could do what's called an Enum, and you would set it as Monday would be 0, Tuesday would be 1, Wednesday would be 2, and then you could do calories of Wednesday is, and that would be neat. So we can talk about that next week as well. I think you guys will like that. And it's another name for a number. That's all it really is. So let's go and do void print calories. Again, integer. And it doesn't matter whether you put a space there or not. The system could care less. Notice that it kind of took the space out. Let's go in here, copy definition, and I can do this. I know I can. All right, so let's copy some of the code. And we'll make our modifications. And we need cows. This takes care of this, so we don't want to enter cows in here. So let's see what we have in here. Fire in here, enter cow. We don't care about that. We're just going to see out calories for whatever day is, and then cows of I. Let's get rid of this. And so this is only going to print the days in here. We probably need a end line. And let's go and call it. Calories and calories. So let's test this and see how this works. So 15, 25. Now, if you're only eating this amount of calories, what can I tell you? You're going to have a rough day. So calories for Monday is 15. So that works good. So let's now bump up the calories, and we'll add a percentage. This is one of the kind of a hint on one of the assignments. So let's just say we have a get yes no function that we've already written, but we're not going to use that right now. So we'll just go and get calories, print calories, and then we'll do see out, add bonus, percent. So now we need a character called selection or yes, no, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to do a constant float, and we'll call it extra %. And let's give them a 10% bonus. So, add bonus, assuming that it's yes. CN selection. So now we're going to do if, and this is another way that you can do it, if to upper selection equals yes, and we have an issue if to upper selection equals yes. I'm not sure why. Oh, duh. Then we'll do add bonus and calories. So now we need to create a function prototype called add calories. And again, this will be void add calories. And this time, we're going to need to pass the extra %. So we need to do an integer and a float. And we need add calories, and we'll do extra %. And identify, and we're getting this error because we don't have a function definition for it yet. So what we're going to do here, add bonus, let's see, why is this not, because it's add calories. So we need to make this add bonus. And we need to change it down here to add bonus. It does want you to do that. So now what we're going to do here is we cannot actually change this here without changing the actual calories. But because it's a good person, we're going to give them bonus calories that they're going to be allowed in here. So what we'll do is for I equals 0, I less than, I think it was max, and I plus plus. So here we would do calories of I, and we can do it different ways you could actually do plus equals calories of I times percent bonus. Or you could set it as a separate variable. So if you're not sure what this means, basically what it's saying is calculate calories of I by multiplying by the bonus, so you're getting a bonus, and you could add it to it. If you're not comfortable doing this, then we'll just create a variable called float, and we'll call it bonus cows equals 0. And then we can do bonus cows equals this. Oops, that was dumb. And then let me comment this out here. Then we could do calories of I. I probably should just copy it. Plus equals So this is basically the same thing. Whatever you feel the most comfortable with. In the beginning, I would recommend that you do this, because that gives you a little bit more clarity as to what's actually going on here. So we're calculating the bonus calories, and then we're adding the bonus calories to the calories. And because it's an array, it's going to physically change it. So let's go back up here, and we have print calories, and then we'll do print calories again. Let's just copy this. And see what happens. So I'll do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So calories for 10 is in here. Add bonus percent, yes. So it added it in here. Calories for Monday is in there. So, any questions on that? So if we wanted to get the total calories of this, we need another integer called total calories. And then we need a function, only this time it's going to return something. It's going to return an integer. Get total calories. We're going to pass an integer array. And let's do our handy dandy here. So we're going down here, and we're going to create an integer called total, or total calories if you want, equals 0. we'll do our for loop in here for integer I equals 0, I less than max, I plus plus, and what we need to do here is total calories plus equals calories of I. Now, whatever you do, do not initialize calories again inside of here. It's best to do it just before you go into the loop, just to be on the safe side. Yes, I know this is duplication of code, but it's better to duplicate one line and not have to worry about it. So now what we need to do is we need to return total calories. And that should be everything. And we have the get total calories up in here. Do we have get it? No, we don't. Print calories. So now we need to do, we have a total calories, so we need to do total calories equals get total calories, and we just need to pass in calories. And then we'll print C out. The total calories for the week is total calories all right, let's test it and see what happens. So first we'll test it without the bonus, then we'll test it with the bonus. So let's just do 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So that should be 30, and 40 is 70. It should be 100. Add bonus percent. Monday is 10. Tuesday is 15, 20. What is add bonus percent? Let's say no. And enter calories. So I must have called the wrong function. Why do we have enter calories again? So the total calories for the week is 100. So we have a duplication of something. So if to upper selections yes, print calories. So we somehow have gotten this twice. So that means we have a logic error. Get calories again. So let's run this. Let's see, total calories is get total calories. Let's run this again and see what's happening. So I know Carlos is drooling because he says debug, debug, debug.
I'm trying to
do 1, 2,
mine looks
3,
totally
4, 5. Enter calories. So why am I putting? Oh, you know what? I probably entered the. I think what I did was just never change the enter calories. I think I just did that. So yeah, that would make sense. All right. So when we printed it, we put in here. There's our mistake. So calories for Monday is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add bonus percent, no. And calories for Monday is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so we're printing it twice. Oh, and that makes sense because we're doing the we're doing it from in here. So we would want to put this up here. And that would make sense because we're only going to print it if it's the extra calories. Now you see why you need to test, and whenever you find something that doesn't make any sense, go and fix it. So calories is in there, add bonus percent. Let's start with no, and boom. So that works. Now let's do it with yes. And boom. It's probably not going to change because we're doing integer in there. So that's not a big deal to worry about. Let's run it with bigger stuff. 20, 30, 40, 50, and 80. Add bonus, yes, and boom. Okay, so that works. So we're good. At this point in time, we're good. Okay, so questions, going once, going twice.
I didn't get what you get. I'm totally different.
You know what that means? It means one of us is wrong.
Yeah, no, yeah.
All right, so let me end this video here, and then we'll look at your screen.